Hello, folks. This is Mets2128 back. And believe me, for the next few days, I'll be going over predicting three shows, solo, that is. Jose A wouldn't probably have any interest in any of these shows, especially after how miffed we both are with how WrestleMania panned out. But that said, let's start with a card we do have the full ledger to. Pro Wrestling Noah's Green Journey in Sendai next Sunday, live from the Zabio Arena Sendai in Sendai, Japan. 10 matches on the card. Opening matchup, pre-show, Yasutaka Yano against Daishi Ozawa. Two young kids are trying to cut their teeth. Yano's higher in the pecking order, so I'll go with him to get the W. Six-man tag team action, Sugiura-gun, Hideki Suzuki, Timothy Thatcher, and their newest recruit Saxon Huxley against Yoshiki Inamura, Kinya Okada, and Sean Legacy. I'm going to go Sugiura-gun to win this one. Next up is one that intrigues me. Noah's first ever Joshi match. Maya Yukihi versus Sumire Natsu. I've never heard of these two women. For those wondering who they are. Natsu is part of the Nomads freelance group, as she's worked in Pro Wrestling Wave and Stardom before she was removed in 2021 when following shoulder surgery. She'll be facing her Nomad sister, Maya Yukihi. The other two members of the group are Rina Yamashita and Miyuki Takase. Miyu works in Pure J before she left it, or worked in Pure J. Where Rina worked at Ice Ribbon, has been in Ice Ribbon, Pro Wrestling Wave, and Game Changer. Where she even at one point held where she is the current GHC Ultra-Violent Champion. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Excuse me. I'm taking. This is a tough one to pick. Mostly because, again, this is the first ever Joshi match for Noah. I'll take Yukihi, or however her name is pronounced. She spent most of her career in Ice Ribbon up until 2021 when she went freelance. Ice Ribbon is another Joshi promotion in Japan, for those wondering. Next up, a 10-man tag match. Naomichi Marufuji, Kaito Kiyomiya, Ninja Mack, Atsushi Kotoge, and Seiki Yoshioka of Noah's main unit take on Kongo, consisting of Kenoh, Shuji Kondo, Hajime Ohara, Hiroki, or High 69, whichever your preference, and their newest recruit, Jinsei Shinzaki, FKA Hakushi. Most would know him from his time in Michinoku Pro and his 1994 to 1996 stint in the WWE. I'm surprised that Kongo would pick up this elderly recruit and have him shed the mask of Hakushi and let him wrestle under his real name. I'm taking Kongo to win this one. Next up, 6-man Lucha Libre style match. Lucha Libre tag match. Dralistico, Alejandro, and Dragonbane against Extreme Tiger, Lanzaroth, and Alpha Wolf. I'm going to take Dralistico, Alejandro, and Dragonbane to win this one for some odd reason. Don't know why, but I just have this feeling in my gut. Next up, for the GHC heavyweight tag titles, Masa Kitamiya and Daiki Inaba defend against Takashi Sugiura and Shuhei Taniguchi. Is there any reason Sugi is teaming with Taniguchi? When most people hear the name Shuhei Taniguchi, they usually think back to either his monstrous name of Maybach Taniguchi or his joke as King Tani. Either way, in my opinion, Sugiura picked a dead weight anchor for a tag partner. I mean, let these two young studs hold the titles a little longer. I'm taking Kitamiya and Inaba to retain the GHC heavyweight tag team titles. But I know one set of titles that will switch hands, and that's in this next match. For the GHC junior heavyweight tag team titles, Yoshinari Ogawa and Eita defend against the good-looking guys, represented in this case by Tadasuke and Yohei. These two joined up with GLG after the former was essentially kicked out of Kongo, and the latter came to his defense to initially seemingly invite him to join the Noah Junior Army, but then Yohei turned on the Noah Junior Army. And together, they joined the good-looking guys. If one of these sets of belts is going to switch hands, it's going to be this one. I'm going to take Tadasuke and Yohei to walk in as challengers, but walk out of Sendai as the new Global Honor Crown Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Next up for the national title, El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. defends against Jack Morris, also of the good-looking guys. Right now, in terms of the longest individual run, the Doctor is about halfway to Masakatsu Funaki's 292-day record. He currently sits at 152 days, but he's only going into his third ever defense of the gold. Does he hold on? They want to show the dominance of the good-looking guys, but I don't think this is the title that's going to swap hands. I'm taking El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. to retain the national title and at least hold on to it for a little longer. But if he drops it, will I be surprised? No, I won't. Now moving on to the semi-main event. For the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship, Amakusa defends against Stinger's Hayata. Hayata wants his gold back in a bad way. After being basically stripped of it, and are basically forced to forfeit it to Ninja Mack in a match they had in October due to an injury. Then Ninja Mack dropping it a little more than a month later to Dante Leon, and then he dropped it to Amakusa at the end of the year last year. Hayata is fuming. The past two reigns, what has Hayata's goal been? To eclipse Taiji Ishimori's defense record of 10 defenses. V10. Amakusa, to the best of my knowledge, is at V2. When Hayata dropped it, he was working on his 7th defense in his most recent run with it. He's looking to become a 5-time GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion. Does he get it here? I don't know. But it's going to give me a headache figuring out this match. But if I had to pick, I'm going to take Amaxa to retain the gold. Finally, the main event for the GHC Heavyweight Championship. The challenger representing Kongo, Katsuhiko Nakajima. The champion and the new champion making his first defense, Jake Lee, the leader of GLG. Jake shocked me when he won the title last month in Yokohama, a few weeks ago in Yokohama. Last month in Yokohama. In Yokohama at the Great Voyage Show. Can he hold on against someone who is far more dangerous than what Kiyomiya proved to be? I say he does. I'm taking Jake Lee to retain the GHC Heavyweight Championship. I know this is a little shorter than my previous two or three videos where I've done a show revolving around Pro Wrestling Noah, but on paper, this card doesn't really interest me all that much. The only matches that might entice my appetite are Amaxa versus Hayata and Nakajima against Lee. Beyond that, what else do I have to say for this card? That's all I've got. This is Mets2128 signing out. Leave a comment, smash the like, and subscribe to the channel. Till then, I must bid you adieu. So goodbye. Good fucking night. Bang.